Swastiastu, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Good evening, Mr. Mulyana and all of my friends. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Lori Trisna Kumarasanti, and you can call me Trisna. And here I would like to present a thing about reading and give you some tips about how to improve your reading skills. So, reading is defined as a cognitive process that involves decoding symbols to arrive at meaning. Reading is an active process of constructing meaning of words. So here I would like to share some tips about how to improve your reading skills. So the first tips is set a time each day to read. So you can set a time like 10 to 15 minutes each day to read a book. It's not just you can read um, another like fiction novel if you have something like you really interest in, like maybe you like to read news articles that can be improve your reading skills too. So the second step is set your reading goals. So you can set your reading goals as for yourself to develop a wider vocabulary, or maybe gain a deeper understanding of different texts, and you can improve your ability to make a connection between things that you read, and you can give your own perspective with what you just read. And the third tips is previewing the text that you read. So previewing and scanning over the text can be another step toward improving your reading skills. You can apply this strategy by previewing titles or maybe caption, headlines, or any text feeders to get an idea of what you're reading about. And the fourth tips is determine the purpose. As you read through different texts, try to practice determining the purpose, and think about why various texts were written, or maybe what meanings or maybe themes that can be understood from the text. And it's additionally, you might identify the purpose that you are reading for, like such as to find information, to follow instruction, or maybe you can just to enjoy the whole story from the book that you read. And the fifth tips is apply key reading strategies. As you read different texts, you can apply several key strategies to help you to increase your comprehension. Like for instance, you when you previewing a text, you might identify the text structure as informational, persuasive, or maybe instructional. You might also determine keys elements of different texts, like central themes, problems, and maybe the text structures, like informational, persuasive, or maybe any solution to or comparative ideas present in what you read. The fifth step is take notes. So take notes while you read. It's another level. So it sounds basic and simply, but it can improve your reading skills while you reading a book. While you read, you can take notes. Like for instance, you might take notes while you read a fiction or novel to gain a deeper understanding of outer choice of language. Like some authors like to put some slang word, maybe to make because it sounds like every country have their own slang word, right? So maybe the author wants to make the story more deeper, or maybe sounds how can I say that, like it's more about give the give the whole story more attractive like that. So yeah, and this is my last tips. You can apply what you read by summarizing. So summarizing what you read can also improve your reading skills, because summarizing will force you to remember specific details uh, from the whole central story. So like um, you have to understand, and your brain will force you to remember all about the central topics about what you read, and you can give your own perspective, or your own unique like ideas maybe. You might try to verbally summarizing with what you read by sharing information with your friend, or maybe write a shortly summarize it to help you to retain and comprehend what you read. And it's as you develop your reading skills, your communication and overall ability to interact with others and perform in your career will develop as well. So improve your reading skill, or maybe another skills like reading speaking. It's really important. Like sometimes it sounds so hard to improving, and keep practicing reading. Take a time like every day, set your time like 10 to 15 minutes to read. It's maybe sounds so hard because people won't take maybe some of us like me will forget about how about reading a book, like set a time every day to keep practicing. But you can't do something once, so please do not expect that massive you can expect but don't expect like to see a massive improvement if you not that if you are not following all the instruction that I give every day. So it will need sometimes like little by little and often. So that's all about my presentation today. I hope you guys enjoy, and feel free to ask me if you have any question. And thank you. Bye bye.